Alright, hello everybody and welcome. It is time for the gameplay stream. How's everyone doing today? Happy Thursday. That is right, today is indeed Thursday, June 23rd, 2016. I am Darkside Phil. And, it's official. We have, kind of already finished up with this week's new releases after only 2 days. Yeah. You know, some weeks we just get caught up with all this new stuff, and some weeks it is gone in the blink of an eye. And that is exactly what has happened this week. There is just not a lot going on in the world of gaming. I've already completed both Mighty Number 9, this week's new controversial major release, as well as I played 2 sessions of Umbrella Chronicles, or excuse me, I keep calling it Umbrella Chronicles, and that's not the name of it. Umbrella Corps, the Resident Evil spin-off third-person action team-based shooter. You know, I've gone through both games now and played them pretty sufficiently in order to review them as early as tonight, this evening. Okay, so that is what's on the agenda for us. Actually, is that tonight I will be reviewing, or at least trying to review, Mighty Number 9. I'm going to get as far as I can. I'm not promising that I'm going to fully complete the review tonight, although I certainly would like to. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to be trying to review Umbrella Corps. It all depends on how far I get, obviously, with this first review, okay? So, that being said, being that I've finished up with all of the major stuff for this week, all the new games, it now puts me in a unique position to check out stuff that either I haven't had a chance to check out because of time constraints, or that maybe I want to go back and re-explore, or games that are just ongoing playthroughs that have been going on forever. Okay? So let's talk a little bit. Today we're going to be doing Persona 3. Yes, the ongoing playthrough that I started back in March. This was the Patron's Choice playthrough for the month of February. Patrons who pledged in February actually unanimously voted for this game. And I knew at that time what was going to happen. I knew there were going to be an insane amount of new releases in March, April, and May. That's exactly what happened. And because of that, this playthrough kind of went on the back burner and was played on and off for the past 4 months. Until now, we're up to this point. Now, from what I'm to understand, I am now way more than halfway through the game. Okay? In fact, very shortly, hopefully, I'll be heading into maybe like the final third of the game. Maybe even to as early as today. Which would be good. Because let's be honest here, you know, I'm trying to get as far as I can in the game. I've already said this many times on pre-stream, but I'll say it again. My goal here is to attempt to complete Persona 3 by the end of July, okay? I want to finish it by the end of July because I know full well that come August, there's going to be a lot of new stuff. In August, there's games like No Man's Sky, King of Fighters 14, the new Deus Ex. I believe there's going to be an Attack on Titan game. In late July, there's supposed to be We Happy Few. And also, there is the Batman Return to Arkham Remastered Collection coming out in late July. So, my goal here is going to be for, you know, early to mid-July to try to really finish up Persona 3 if possible. So that way there's no lingering game. And also, I'm going to be honest with everyone here, okay? When it comes to patron goals, alright, people love the Patron's Choice goal. People love when they get the power to choose what I'm going to be playing. They absolutely love it. And I agree there. I think that that's awesome that people get the choice of what game I'm going to play, you know, for an ongoing playthrough. The problem is, this Persona 3 playthrough's been going on so long, right, and it hasn't finished, that I kind of feel dishonest almost doing a second Patron's Choice playthrough at this point. Now you might say, but Phil, you know, the Patron's Choice playthrough only guarantees, you know, 12 to 15 hours of gameplay or whatever, and you far exceeded that for Persona 3. That's true, but at the same time, imagine if I'm still doing Persona 3, and now I start doing a new Patron's Choice playthrough, and now I play Persona 3 less because of it. That wouldn't be fair. You know what I mean? Especially for those who've been following along that playthrough for an extended period of time now. You want to see it to its completion. So, what I actually want to do is get as far as I can and hopefully beat this by the end of July. So, today is one of those days, 3.5 hours of Persona 3, and we'll see how far we can get, okay? Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing something that I wanted to do, a couple weeks ago, but sadly, I wasn't able to do it because I was busy with a lot of other stuff, personal stuff. My parents were visiting, and I was trying to finish up other stuff to prepare for my parents' visit. Of course, I'm talking about Minecraft Story Mode, episode 6, excuse me. So, sadly, for those who bought the first season pass for Minecraft Story Mode, it didn't actually finish the story, which I still have issue with. I think that if they had said, oh, this is the season pass for the story, that it should actually finish the story, which it did not. But I digress. I really did like Minecraft Story Mode. And being that they randomly, once again, without any kind of forewarning, just released this new episode of it earlier this month, a lot of people didn't have really opportunity to play it. I didn't have opportunity to play it because I was busy with other stuff. So, tomorrow on stream, that's what my stream will be. Okay? So that's good, because I'll finally get to check out episode 6, see what it's all about. Saturday, I think what I'm going to do is some multiplayer. Now, I'm on the fence on what it's going to be. I'll be honest with everyone, last time that I played Overwatch last weekend, I had a ton of fun. Every time I play the game Overwatch, I have a ton of fun, because I learn a little more, I play with a new character, I focus in on something that maybe I hadn't focused in on previously, and I really like the game. But I also know that my ongoing viewership isn't, like, in love with me playing the game. It's not that people dislike me playing it. It's just that it's not exactly the most new, refreshing, riveting thing, and let's face it, people like to see me do narrative-style games, okay? And I'm fully aware of that. I know people like to see me play more narrative-style games than other stuff. They feel that that's actually, better than a lot of the other stuff that I play. So, even though I'm enjoying myself when I play Overwatch, it may not be the most exciting thing for everyone, and I get that, okay? I totally get that. And that's fine. That's why I don't want to play it all the time, but I may play it anyway. We'll see. We'll see on Saturday what I feel like, because there are a few other games I could do multiplayer of. One of them is Doom, and I've actually was just talking with Jack White in the stream chat about did they release the new content for Doom yet? Because at E3 they had actually promised that they would be releasing a DLC for Doom that would be free. It would include Classic Deathmatch. And from all reports here, we're not finding it yet. Like, we can't find any information that it's available yet. So I may have to do a little bit of research on my own to figure out if it was actually available or not, okay? So, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, excuse me. Cracked my neck there. That's going to be kind of the next few days. Persona 3 today. Minecraft Story Mode Episode 6 tomorrow. And some multiplayer coming on Saturday. And then Sunday and Monday I'll play by ear. More than likely I'm probably going to be doing another stream of Persona 3. Just to see as far as I can get. Like I said, I really am trying to make a push here. Next week we got a ton of new releases, just so everyone's aware here. We've got the new game from the makers of Limbo. It's called Inside. That I'll be playing for sure. I'm very excited to check that game out. Okay. And also, Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens, which is going to be a co-op playthrough I'm going to be doing with Panda Lee on days when she's not working. So we got to schedule that in for days when she's available. So that's going to be an ongoing one, probably into early July. And also next week, by all reports, we're supposed to have the release of Ibuki and Street Fighter V, as well as the story mode of Street Fighter V. That could be quite intriguing, right? Supposed to have playable characters for all the DLC characters that aren't even out yet. That's kind of cool. And also, yeah, all this happening next week, my multiplayer event, where I'm going to be playing with patrons, is going to happen next week too. So we're talking a ton of new stuff next week. We won't really have any downtime next week. It's going to be constant new games, new stuff, events. So I hope you're prepared for that. All right? Okay. Excuse me. Ooh. I don't know what's going on with me today. I'm like exploding here. I'm not even drinking seltzer water today. I don't know. I'm very gassy. I need to go get a Gas X or something. All right. So, very quickly, everyone, since you are my core audience, people who are here for Persona 3, listen, I'm certainly not naive. I know you're my core audience, all right? In just a moment, we're going to start playing Persona 3, as you can see. But I will do my gratuitous plug segment. Hopefully, you guys, already know about these plugs. So I will try to do it as an abridged version if possible, all right? In fact, you know what? You can pretty much just go right through everything here. So let's see. Number one, thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for watching my live streams. Thanks for spreading the word about them. Things are going really well right now in regards to my business. So please continue to do so. It is much appreciated. Please follow me on social media at They Call Me DSP, where not only do I put up schedule updates and important information regarding the business, but I also put up all kinds of stuff about things going on in social media. It's definitely an interesting thing to follow me there because of the mishmash of stuff that you will get. But if you want to be in the know, that's how you can be in the know. All right? Please, if you already shop on Amazon.com and you live in the United States, please check out the description of all of my videos and live streams. There you can find a link to my Amazon Associates link. If you click on that and you just shop per normal, you will actually give me some referral credit, which is awesome. It helps me out. It's not a ton of money, but it's a little bit of money extra, and it's literally no effort on your part. So thanks for those who have already done so. Every day I usually get a few items that are ordered on Amazon, which is awesome, using my referral code. Thank you for that. In addition to that, there is my Patreon at patreon.com/DarksidePhil, as you can see right here on the screen. And this month in particular, we're going towards a Gotta Go Fast Sonic Marathon. If we hit the funding goal for this month, patrons will be voting on one of the following 3 marathons. Either Sonic 1 through 3, the classics, or Sonic Adventure, or Sonic the Hedgehog from 2006, the aborted abomination of a game that everyone absolutely agrees collectively is the worst Sonic game ever made, okay? So, in order for this to happen, we need to hit the funding goal for June. We've got 1 week left. There's 1 week left in June. And right now, we're about $150 below the funding goal, okay? Now, undoubtedly, here's what's going to happen. Some people who pledged last month are going to lower their pledges last minute, and some people are going to pledge last minute, okay? So this happens every month. It's absolutely impossible for me to tell if we're going to actually hit the goal or not. Now, the good news is we've hit the goal every single month. Every month since I've done Patreon for a year and a half now, we've hit this goal. The bad news is we are pretty far away. Like, usually we're within, say, $100. We're over $150 away from the goal. I'll be honest, it's making me a little nervous. All right? I certainly would not like this to be the only month ever that I didn't hit the funding goal and then we can't do the event. I love doing these events as a thank you to patrons, but I need to hit the goal in order to do the event. If I just did the event without hitting the goal, it would completely negate the whole purpose of doing the goals themselves. All right? So, that being said, please consider pledging to my Patreon in the next week. It's not just about the goal. You also get personal perks, like getting text or verbal thank yous in my videos, getting your questions answered on Ask the King, which, by the way, the next episode of Ask the King is taking place on Thursday, July 7th. So there you go. There's a date for it now. You can also get a private Q&A video made. All right? And everyone who's gotten one of those loved it. I got nothing but positive feedback on those Q&A videos. And in addition to all of that, obviously, you can become a premium forum member where you vote on events like this Sonic event. You'll be able to vote. Which one do you want to see? Okay? So all those perks are available on patreon.com/DarksidePhil. Please check it out and consider pledging. As little as $1 a month helps. Don't think because you don't have a lot of money that you cannot pledge or you cannot help. The most successful people who use Patreon have a lot of people who give almost nothing. $1 a month, which, what is that going to do to you? Actually helps, think about it. All the people who are now watching my videos, my live streams, KO Gaming stuff, how it blew up. Imagine if every person who watched my videos on KO Gaming gave me $1. I would never have to worry about this again. Never. I would never have to advertise. But there you go. We're not in that situation yet. Maybe one day, but not yet. All right, everyone. So that's Patreon. And then last but not least, my girlfriend Leanna has her own business. You can see it right here at the bottom of this title card. It's called The Black Currant. She makes handmade glycerin soaps and wax tart melts. Just this past week, she launched her summer line of product, including some awesome scents like apricot, cucumber melon, tropical breeze, fresh squeeze orange, blueberry jam, just to name a few. And you right now can jump on and check out these new scents, as well as not only soaps but wax tart melts. She sells both things. Her soap is high quality stuff. More than likely it's going to be better than anything you'll buy at the store because it's actually glycerin based. While most of the stuff these days that you buy in normal stores, the reason it's so cheap, because it ain't real soap. It's a beauty bar or it's a detergent bar. They legally can't even call it soap because it's made full of chemicals. This stuff is much better for you. And it smells great too. I can give you a first-hand testimonial because I use it and I love it. Tonight I'll be showering with her soap. And it's the only thing I've used since I basically started dating her and she started making it. So, awesome stuff. You should definitely check it out at the Black Currant. You can now see the link on your screen. Can you believe it that I do this now? I don't have to spell it out for you anymore. Check it out. Etsy.com/shop/the Black Currants. Right there on your screen. Check it out. Alright, everyone. That's it for the gratuitous plugs. Thanks for sitting through them. It's now time to start with Persona 3. Let us begin. Here we go.